Thoughts of you run through my head every time that I'm near you. I realize that you're heaven sent, baby. I think you're
guys, welcome to my channel. My name is KayTill and I am back with another video. If you are new here, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Okay? Okay. So in today's video, I am going to be showing y'all how I got this middle part sew in, middle part bust down sew in, okay? So that you're not paying $400, $500 for sewing, girl. Do it yourself. Using 4 bundles total, 224 and 226 from Unice Hair. Thank you, Unice Hair, for sponsoring this video. Showing y'all the materials you need. So stay tuned so you can get all the details on how to get a really flat, really cute, seamless sew-in that, you know, people gonna think is yours. Not the baby hairs right now because it's a little hot.
Hello stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
As you can see, my hair does look a little funky. Before we get started, I do want to show y'all the hair that I am using today. Unice Hair. Yes, they did send me a package and the box is a little beat up, but that is okay because the hair is not. Okay, so today we have bundles and they did send me 4 bundles total, 2 24s and then 2 26 inches. So this is a 24-inch bundle, real silky. This is for sure 24 inches. It does reach down to my waist. And now I'm going to show y'all the 26-inch. Oh, this looks like a little 30-inch. You could tell the difference off rip. I'm not going to try to talk too much throughout the video. I'm going to break down what I'm doing. I do have some freshly washed and blow-dried hair. I want to start with clean hair. If you don't, with that net on, maybe your hair is going to itch. It doesn't have to be completely blow dried because I do want to be able to grip my hair. We are doing a middle part, so you will need some needle and thread, of course the hair that you're going to be sewing in, and then for this I will be using a mesh cap. I'm going to start by braiding my hair. So after detangling my hair, I'm going to use my comb to part down the middle of my head, and then I'm going to section around it so that I can make sure I have enough leave out on both sides when I do put it in a middle part. So I will be braiding up everything besides that leave out, so these edges are getting braided up. Once I do that first braid going down, I'm going to start to section out that anchor braid at the top, which you will see right here. That anchor braid is there so that you can have something to sew that net down onto around that perimeter of the leave out. But before we braid that anchor braid back, we're going to finish off the braids that we started, and I'm going to show y'all here how you connect the braid. So you're just going to take the end of that braid and literally start to braid it in, bring it up and start to braid it in with that second braid. And I'm going to be doing this to every single braid from here on out, so you know, just continue watching. Y'all can see what I'm doing. See, I brought it up again. And that's pretty much it for the braid pattern. I will go into more detail, but of course if you do not know how to braid your own hair, you can always go to a salon or get your hair braided by someone and then continue on with the next steps, because a little braid down isn't nothing. So here is where I start to braid those anchor braids back. I'm doing exactly how you see I'm doing it here. Braid them back, and then at the back you're going to connect it and then start to braid them to that back braid in the back of your head. Just keep going down, connecting braids, going down, connecting braids, and that is how I do my braid pattern. I am back and my hair is all braided down. Before I put on this cap, I'm going to be using my Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Oil, because once that cap is on, it's going to be very difficult to really oil your scalp. I have about 4 needles right here, threaded. Nylon thread is better for your hair, but I only have cotton thread with me right now. With that being said, this is a weaving net and this is what it looks like. So sewing the cap down is pretty self-explanatory, but for the people who do not get what I'm doing, I have my needle and thread already threaded, and I'm going around the whole entire perimeter of my hair. So that's the anchor braids on the side, on the top, and then all around the sides to make sure, it's pretty, it's down, it's gonna be very secure. Then I'm gonna use my razor and cut off all that excess, and then I'm going back over the perimeter with some needle and thread to really secure it. So now we got the ball cap. This is our version of the ball cap for a sew-in, okay? I have my 2 bundles right here, and I am starting with the 26 inch. I have my threads already pre-threaded. Doing that in between be taking so much time, and I'll be ready to get my hair done. So this is one bundle, and this is, I'm gonna keep it folded. I'm gonna start by sewing in the side that's not cut. I'm gonna start at the front of my hair and then bring it all the way around. So the first track on that folded part, I'm going to stick the needle through that track, and I'm gonna start at the top just to make sure it's secured down, just like that. Once that first loop is in, I'm gonna bring it around. I'm going to get a bobby pin, pin it right there. I kind of know where I'm guiding myself or guiding my hair, and from now on I'm just gonna go around the track to secure the track. You do this like every 3 or 4 threads, so I'm gonna do that twisting, that wrap it around, pull it through, and then tighten it. And that's how you make like a self-made knot, so that hair is like in there. You know you're not gonna lose no tracks. I'm gonna finish off this track, give y'all a little reference. Okay, so we are back at the other side. Right now we're just gonna do that same thing I did on the other side with wrapping it, and that track is done. If you don't want to cut your tracks, you could fold them, which I'm gonna do because I don't like cutting my tracks. So you know how we have these 2 tracks together, right? To make it flat, you're just gonna put this track, right? And then this one's gonna go on top of it so that they're not together, which is making it thicker. So I'm gonna finish sewing in these tracks, and every time I'm doing something that I didn't already show y'all in the last previous steps, then I'm gonna stop the video and explain deeper into detail. When we get there, I'll show y'all. But right now, for this track, for the rest of this track, we're going around and we're kind of like keeping the tracks pretty close. Okay, so that bundle is all the way in. It fully secured. That's not going nowhere. So I'm gonna double this one as well. It's really preference. It's like your preference, what you decide to do with your hair. So yeah, we're gonna double this one. Once again, starting from the end that's still together, and do the same thing that I said in the beginning. I've been doing sewings for a long time. Since high school, I've been doing my own sewing. So, you know, when you broke, you gotta innovate. I didn't go to the salon much. I pretty much do a little bit of everything. I just find ways to make things work without having to spend an arm and a leg or getting someone else to do it for you. That's just the type of person I am, and that's the type of channel this is. New girls who's just now learning how to do a sewing on themselves. Literally just feeling. If you can't use a mirror, if you really have to see, other than that, you're really using your hands to figure out what you're doing in the back of your head. It's kind of like when you're doing a ponytail. You can't see the ponytail, but you know you're putting everything in a bun and doing what you have to do. I am done sewing in that last bundle. Usually I can only fit 3 bundles in my head, but for this we're gonna try to fit all 4. That's why I've been doubling the wefts. So I'm doubling this bundle as well, because we do want it to be really thick. So I don't know if I was too clear with that, but this is, right now I am doing the 3rd bundle, and I am going to double weft that one as well. So that 4th bundle is when we're going to be doing that single track. With this bundle, we're not going to bring it all the way to the top again. We're literally just going back and forth. Make sure they're real close together, especially if you have 4 bundles. You want to make sure they're real close together so that you can fit it. So here I'm just going to show you how with that 3rd bundle, I'm just going back and forth and not really bringing that track or those tracks to the front of my head, just literally back and forth. And we are back. 3rd bundle is in. It's secured. It's in. Now we're going in with that last bundle. This one we're going to do the single with because we do want it to lay as flat as possible. Once you get to the top, you do want to cut the track so that they can lay even flatter because it will be very bulky. And we are done. And we are done. 2.5 hours later, we are done. Oh, one of the tricks that I've been doing for a while is gluing a track on your scalp. That is going to give us our final install. Still have like half a bundle left. I have this track and then I got some wig glue. Oh, not wig glue, bonding glue. And I'm just gonna take a track and glue it right there. Look at that. That's gonna lay so flat and seamless, like perfect. So we're literally just putting a little bit of glue across that track. Alright, so here we are. Tracks are in. I like to glue in the track because of the simple fact that my hair is very thin, and now I could leave a whole bunch of leave out, but I really don't think that's necessary when I could just glue a track around it. So now I'm gonna use some of my bio silk. I'm going to straighten this out. So I'm gonna finish off this cut and put some makeup on, see how cute I can get. And I'll be right back with some final details on this hair, how everything is going. And yeah, so stay tuned and I'll be right back.
Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight.
I am finally done, you guys. So I have been playing with this hair for the last like hour and a half. It's hot. The lights is hot. My makeup is sweating off. So this is the style I decided to go with at first. Because at first I was like, should I just keep the natural curls and stuff? And then I'm like, nah, actually try to style it a little bit, like do something. So let's talk about the hair that I'm using in this video. This hair is 4 bundles, 224 and then 226 inches. But this 26 inch is super long for some reason because it touches like my ass crack. It touches, it's like by my booty, by the end of my booty kind of. So it's like really long. Maybe I just have a short torso and this might not apply to you. I did not wash this hair before I put it in, but that is okay because I washed it after I installed it. I did me a nice little cleanse and then I let it air dry. You know how when you order hair from certain companies and you ordered body wave but it air dries straight, now you're wondering why you have straight hair. When I wet it, it had this cute little pattern afterwards and it was real thick and fluffy. It was definitely giving raw once I washed it and let it air dry. I'm like, okay, Vietnamese, Brazilian, Indian, what am I today? I don't know how it's going to react after I put heat to it. This is my first time putting heat on it since I've installed it yesterday. Wet it again and let y'all know how that goes, but I'm pretty sure it will curl back up, and if it don't, I'll just do a little braid out and let it air dry and then take the braids out, and then you'll still have that pattern. For the install, I did use a net. I feel like a net is necessary for any sewing install that you do. So if you are doing your own sewing, definitely have a net. And if you are going to someone else who does sewings and you don't know if they use nets, go get one. It's only $1.99. Some places it might be a little bit more, between $1 to $5. As far as cutting, I am not a cutting expert. I do not have my cosmetology license yet. That little razor cutter, where is it at? It was so easy to use. Like, you literally just have to take your sections, cut it down. Don't OD, kind of do it in a smart way where you just know, like, you know where you're cutting. It does stand up to the hype of being a little 30-inch, but the softness of this hair is so nice. I literally like didn't have no tangling, no shedding, and this hair is just literally lit. Definitely check that description box down below so that you can get all of the details on this hair. Bundles is definitely back in. This is a good protective style. I do not recommend keep straightening this part. Do not keep straightening your leave out. You do not want to do that. Either blow it out, make sure you sleep with a scarf every night. Anytime that you do decide to straighten your hair, wear heat protectant. You need your heat protectant. And then once you take your sewing out, go with your bonding treatments and your protein treatments so you can get them strands back intact. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Follow me on social media, which will be popped up right here. Check the description box down below so that you can get all of the details on this hair, as well as a possible discount code. We're gonna have to talk to the company about that, but I do appreciate y'all for coming through, watching this video. Comment down below if you want to see me do a versatile sewing or even just a side part sewing, because I'm definitely moving towards more of that route, like the more natural looking hairstyles and even some natural hair, because my natural hair is growing. But you know, that's a video for another day, so comment down below if you want to see that. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.